As we already saw, this is the second time that the Pandavas are going into the forest. The wilderness, the forest, what it represents is a phase of spiritual austerity. So the Pandavas returning to the forest is again a 12-year phase of austerity, just like they did before when the palace of Lac burned and the Pandavas, the 5 Pandavas, went to the forest with their mother Kunti. That was a time of spiritual austerity where they had to gather up all their energy, focus, and discipline themselves. And what happens at the end of it? They win the hands of Draupadi. The previous time, the 5 spiritual virtues, all that they have with them is Kunti, or the power of dispassion. So that's what they go to the forest with. And through that austerity, they win Kundalini energy, Draupadi. And this time when they're going to the forest, the story is very different. Now they have Draupadi with them, so they are capable of far more subtler and severe austerities, of gathering their forces deep inside their own spine and bringing that energy to a point of focus where they can completely destroy these forces of delusion.
Strength and purity. That is the purpose of tapas.
आप देख रहे हैं कड़ी धूप में जहां हम लोगों का 2 पल भी खड़े रहना बहुत ही दुर्भर हो रहा है। चल पाना छत पे बहुत कठिन हो रहा है और ऐसे में निर्भीक का पूरा शांत भाव से प्रसन्न चित्त से परम पूज्य गुरुदेव मुनि प्रसन्न सागर जी महाराज यहाँ साधनारत हैं।
If there is any value, any principle one should follow, one principle, it is conduct. Achara parama dharma, achara parama tapaha. Conduct is real penance.
शरीर से किए जाने वाला तप है आदर सम्मान देना, अहिंसा और ब्रह्मचर्य और सरलता। वाणी से किए जाने वाला तप है प्रिय वचन, सत्य भाषण, कटुभाषी ना होना और स्वाध्याय, थोड़ा सा अध्ययन, थोड़ा सा अभ्यास। ये वाणी का तप है। मन का तप है प्रसन्न रहना। प्रसन्न चेतसो ह्याशु बुद्धि पर्यवतिष्ठते। जो प्रसन्न रहता है उसी की बुद्धि सम है, वही समझता है कि वास्तव में ईश्वर क्या है। यदि दुख मिल रहा है या सुख मिल रहा है, दोनों मन की ही तो परिभाषा। ईश्वर ने जो भी दिया उसको हम हाथ जोड़ के स्वीकार करेंगे। धन्यवाद प्रभु।
When we fast, we're learning to control our desires rather than our desires controlling us. And when you do that with food, when you learn to control your desires towards food, it really helps with the rest of the flesh. So Absolutely. Fasting really helps if you are struggling with lust, the other parts of the flesh that you struggle with sin. Mm-hmm. So sexual sins, or even gluttony. Mm-hmm. Like if you struggle with getting drunk, if you are overindulging in eating, it's self-control. Yeah. It's part of temperance, which is one of the 4 cardinal virtues. Mm-hmm. Temperance, right? We're learning how to have moderation, temperance, and part of that is, again, you are learning how to have mastery over the flesh.
Right. I understood the word tapas to mean discipline. Just having the discipline to get up in the morning, do your practice. No matter what's in your way, do your practice. Even if it's 5 minutes, that's tapas. Even if it's 10 minutes, that's your tapas. That's your time, that's your discipline to do the practice. And we think of it often as a negative word or given a negative connotation. And if we look at the word discipline, it comes from disciple. And what we really want to do is have that same relationship that a disciple has for his master, or as a disciple of yoga, we have for our yoga practice. It's that love. And so tapas in some ways can mean austerity, but it also can mean just really practicing and being faithful to the discipline, to the love of yoga.